Hey Jeff, as you know, my name's Andrew, and I want to give you just a little intro on my business before I jump into what I wanted to tell you about in this video. So my company is called Sovereign SEO. I help local business owners basically get their business in front of people who are looking for your service. Basically, kind of the background behind me and what I do is I grew up in a military family in all different parts of the United States. And so I grew up with a really deep set of patriotic values. And the one thing that I love about America is our focus on business and small local businesses in particular. Um, I I love capitalism and the free market and watching small businesses win. So that's why I do what I do, is because I love working with business owners like you, to kind of help you get your business to the next level and to make it so that you can help and serve as many people as possible. So I wanted to show you a few things in this video that will allow you to do that. Um, the main thing that I do is I kind of want to show you how to leverage Google in particular to get your business in front of more people. So before we do that, I kind of wanted to give you an idea for why this is important. And so what we're looking at right here, this is a tool that I use called Ahrefs. Among other things, this allows me to look at how many people are searching for certain terms on the internet every month. So these are all words that somebody might search if they were looking to purchase a landscaping service somewhere around here in the East Valley. As you can see, I have Mesa, Chandler, Gilbert. There should be some Santan, maybe Queen Creek words in here too. There's some that aren't applicable because this is just kind of a broad search, but really I wanted to get an idea for how many people are searching for this on Google. So Mesa landscaping, this is the one keyword I really wanted to show you. This is the average amount of times it gets searched every month. So people are searching Mesa landscaping almost 3,000 times a month. You can see these other similar words: landscaping Chandler, Chandler landscaping, um, landscaping Gilbert AZ. These are all also getting searched hundreds of times a month. And this is just scratching the surface. You know, we could search for completely separate terms: landscape design Mesa, landscape design Queen Creek, paver installation Mesa, turf installation. And so I think you take my point. But the idea is that there are truly thousands of people making Google searches every month for the services that you offer. So I'm sure as a business owner, you can understand the value of getting your business in front of those people. Because if these people are already actively looking for landscaping, then they're going to be a great lead. They're going to be somebody who, at very least, is going to want to get a quote from you. And more times than not, you'll be able to close that deal and help more people. So I wanted to show you how we use Google to kind of leverage that. So I pulled up a search window over here. As you can see, I searched for Mesa landscaping, which was the keyword that gets searched almost 3,000 times a month. And I wanted to go through and show you a few ways that we can use the Google search to get your business in front of people. So we'll kind of go from the top to the bottom here. The first two ways I wanted to highlight for you are they're actually paid ads. So they're ads where you would pay Google to list your website or Google business profile in front of people. One of my favorite ways is this one up at the top here. You see these say Google guaranteed. This is an awesome avenue if you check certain boxes. The reason that it's great is, as you can see, there are not a lot of companies currently using this. There's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and only 2 of them have this Google Guaranteed badge. So if you're able to do Google Guaranteed and get this badge, it instantly gets your business right in front of people when they're searching for words like this. And that is extremely powerful because, your business is the first thing that they see when they search, especially if you can get this Google Guaranteed badge. Another upside to this is with this system, you only pay Google when you get a lead. So when somebody makes a call off this phone number, or they click in here and do a form submission, that's when you would pay for Google. Usually it's something like 25 bucks a lead or something like that. But in comparison to landscape install jobs, that's extremely affordable, because say you only close 1 in 10, you're paying Google 250 bucks, but you're doing a $10,000 job. Usually ends up being a great ROI. So these are awesome. The only downside with these is they can be kind of a hassle to set up. There's a few hoops you need to jump through. Number one, you need to make sure that your licensing is all up to date. And I believe there's several different landscaping licenses here in the state. I think the one in particular that you need for this is the landscape design license. So you need to make sure that your licensing is up to date for that. You have your ROC number and everything. You need to carry, I believe it's $250,000 of general liability insurance as well. That's another thing that Google will ask for you to show to run ads right here. And then also you need to, let's see, what are the other things? And you need to pass a background check for that as well. So those are what Google will want you to do to get this guaranteed badge and to run ads here. If you're able to do those, I highly, highly recommend getting set up on here, because these are great leads, and it's a good way to get your business right in front of people. Secondly, excuse me, let me mute this dinging notification over here. There we go. So secondly, these are also paid ads. You pay Google for these as well, but these are different. With these ones, you pay to have your ad right here, and then when somebody clicks on the link, you get charged per click. So these are very important that you work with a professional to set up, because if you just say you directed these to the homepage of your website, you would probably be losing a lot of money, because people would click on this and they wouldn't end up calling. So what you want is to work with somebody who can build you a good landing page that will make sure that when somebody's clicking on your ad, that they're going to call you. If you're going to pay for them to click, you want to get their information so that they can become a lead. This is something that we specialize in. We have really good results working with this. We're able to produce a lot of leads off of these ads, and these two things are my recommendations for getting for getting leads as quickly as possible. We're going to talk about two other things too, but bottom line, if you need leads fast and you can't afford to wait for several months to have your website rank, then this is where you want to be. Paid ads are great. You can get leads the same month, and then usually month 2 you're getting a lot more leads. So these are very good for quick leads. The last two things I want to talk about is this right here is called the Map Pack. These are Google business profiles right here. This is what I was asking you about in our Facebook messages, is if you had a Google business profile. Number one thing I would recommend to you is get this set up as quickly as possible, and then get as many reviews from past customers as you can. Getting your business here in this group is very important for staying in front of people. A lot of people go to look at these and the reviews here when they're looking for businesses to work with. So I highly recommend starting there as a place to improve your online presence. You can set that up for free. It's also something that I set up for my clients every time we work with somebody. So I'd be happy to do that for you as well. But even if we're not going to work together, I highly recommend that you set that up. You can do it and get verified through Google by yourself with pretty minimal hassle. So this is the Map Pack. Again, having a Google business profile is very helpful for these. And the other cool thing is too, we're not paying Google to advertise by having this. By having a business profile, if somebody finds your profile and calls you, it doesn't cost you anything in terms of paying Google. They're not paid ads like these. The last thing I want to talk about is the organic rankings. So when you have a website, getting your website as high as possible in these rankings down here means that more people are going to click on you and see. So like these guys, East Valley Landscapers, their website is in the first spot in the search. Obviously, these guys are going to get seen a lot more often than somebody who is, say, down here, like, 40 spaces down. I can tell you these guys, even though this word gets searched 3,000 times a month, like this website or this website, these guys maybe will get 1 or 2 clicks a month out of that. So you really want to be up here. These guys probably get over 1,000 visits to their website per month by being in place number 1. So you can imagine what that would be like. If you had 1,000 visits to your website per month, that would probably be at least 50 leads that you're getting from your website every month, probably more. So I want to end the video by giving you a few tips on how to do that. I know you don't have a website right now, but I want to give you these tips so that if you do build a website in the future, that you can do it the right way to make sure that you rank as much as possible. So these guys actually have a great example on their website of a couple of tips that I wanted to give you. So let's look at their website. So these are the guys in the first place on the search. The first thing I want to highlight and show you, they have keywords that specify their service and service area all over their page. Landscaping and landscapers in Mesa AZ is the header on their page. Mesa landscapers, right there again. Let's see, they probably have it again. Some more here. Serving Mesa, located in Mesa. Landscaping service. And I know these guys aren't necessarily a direct competitor. Well, they are, because they also do hardscape installations and stuff, but they're also more of a service company, it looks like. But they are your competitor in terms of rankings on the website. So I wanted to kind of show you what they're doing right now to get their website so high up in the rankings, and so that you can do the same thing when you build your website. So the first thing is get keywords like this on your web page. That helps Google know what words you want to rank for. The second tip I want to give you is once you have a website, when it comes to how highly you rank with Google, a lot of it's just kind of a popularity contest. So if you're being mentioned on other websites, that increases your rankings on Google. An example of that is these are something called backlinks. So anytime you're mentioned on the internet somewhere else, it's called a backlink. These guys, this website right here, they have 55 backlinks. So it means that 55 other places on the internet, there's a link to their website. So that's part of the reason they're able to rank so highly. So those are 2 tips that I have for you with your website. When you go to build it, number 1, make sure that your content aligns with the words that you want to be found for. So like landscape design Mesa, landscapers in Mesa, landscaping companies in Mesa, or same thing for Gilbert, Queen Creek, Chandler, all those. You want to be found for those words, so make sure that those words are on your page. And then number 2, try to find other places on the internet where you can get a link to your website, because that will show Google that your website is more reputable because it's being talked about more places. So those are the few tips I have for you. I really hope this video has been informational and helpful to you. Please give me some feedback on this. Let me know, if this has been helpful to you as a business owner, or what's some other information that I could give that would make this more helpful to you. So thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to speaking with you more soon.